feel pain? I mean, of course you do. What if I told you that there is a simple solution for this? Hello, my successful and healthy earthlings. Mihaela Ragush here, naturopath and founder of the Natural Health Podcast. In today's episode, I will share with you a non-invasive, drug-free alternative to manage your pain. And at the end of this episode, I'm also going to give you an opportunity to join a health and success-oriented community by clicking below and joining the newsletter. Welcome to the Natural Health Podcast, where we bring awareness of sustainable health in the business hustle space. The Natural Health Podcast is perfect for the high-performing, business-minded individuals who want to work with their biochemistry to achieve success and optimal health. It's Tuesday, which means it's time for this week's top product review. Let's get straight into it. We're talking all things pain. I mean, I don't know about you, but I definitely know what pain is. And there are people and individuals out there, maybe you or may not be you, or someone that you know that feels pain on a regular basis. And what I mean by that is daily pain. And it is deliberating. It impacts your personal life, your work life, your hobbies, what you do for the day, how you wake up, if you go to sleep. It is actually deliberating. Chronic pain is extraordinary, and the individuals that are in pain would absolutely do anything and everything to get out of it. This is why I focused a little bit to get to research and find products out there that can help you with this. I mean, if you're sitting at a desk in the office as a business professional for 8+ hours, you're going to feel some type of pain. If that is pain and tension in your shoulders, in your hips, in your legs, even in your jaws, in your jawline, anywhere, right? But what am I talking about? What product can help with this? What I'm talking about is a TENS device, a device machine. It's been around for so many centuries. One of the individuals that used to use this a lot, well, not the individual, the country is Russia. They used to use this a lot. It's essentially, so it's an advanced pocket size and fully portable wireless TENS system on the market, the one I'm currently talking about. Some of them are wired. I used to have one, I still do have one that is wired. What it is essentially is it looks like you're putting all of these pads on you where your pain is. It's linked to this machine, and then you decide the microcurrent pulses that are going through, the electric pulses that are going through, and how it pulses through. And it does wonders with pain. If you've never tried it, it's definitely something to consider. Of course, talking to your healthcare professional if it suits you and your current situation. The benefit of it is non-invasive. So you're not putting it in your mouth, in your body. You don't have to cut surgery, put it in there or anything along those lines. It's drug-free. You don't have to take anything internally for it to work. And it's an alternative way to manage pain. For the past 20 years, TNS have been used as an effective way to reduce and even eliminate pain. So it works by sending tiny electrical signals to the body's nerve or muscle fibers through the skin to the nerves. Therefore, this suppresses pain by blocking the pain signals before they reach the brain. And it's so much more complicated than that, but I'm not going to go into that in today's episode. So essentially, it sends these gentle impulses through the wireless electrodes attached to the body as a strategic pain site on the body. So you kind of got to be strategic where you put it, where your pain is. And this is why it's also beneficial to talk to healthcare professionals so they can show you where to put these pads on. So there's this one I came across, which is an Australian company, and this itens device provides several different modes of operation and a variety of treatment options, as well as organized for the user into the actual device. So as a business professional, I know one of the struggles that you face or may be facing is pain. And, there's limited time for us to actually go get a massage and do these things. Even though I talk about it all the time, we need to look after ourselves. But having this device on you whilst you're working or whilst you're resting, anything along those lines, can help you. And it's at the comfort of your own home. You just stick them on, let's say it's on your elbows, you stick the pads on there, and off they do their little thing, right? So this and with this specific one, it's a device just using your mobile phone through an app. How amazing is that, right? So the itens is portable and wearable, so it is good for on the go, which is perfect for the busy individuals. It's not, if you got to go on the go, it's not like a big machine that you got to take with you. It's just tiny, and you have your phone on you, which has the app, right? It relieves pain in just 10 minutes, depending on the person, depending on the pain on these individuals. It is also reusable and replaceable. So itens is also recommended by Australians' leading pain specialists, and it's also Australian certified medical device, right? Where can you find it? You can find it at www.itens.com.au. They've got different types of relief pads, which are called wings. I know it sounds absolutely amazing. So check it out. Give them a call. See if this is right for you. Talk to your healthcare professional and see if this is a way that you can maybe relieve your pain. So there you have it. If you're looking ways naturally to relieve your pain, an itens machine may be an option for you. And do what you do best. Love, like, share the Natural Health Podcast. If you have any products that you want me to review, hit me up and let me know. And remember, the missing link between failure and success is your health. Content and information provided here is opinion of Mahela Raguse and is for information purposes only and does not constitute medical advice. It is not intended to provide medical advice or take the place of medical advice or any current treatment you're undertaking. Consult your own medical professionals for any medical issues that you may be having. This entire disclaimer also applies to any guests or contributors to the Natural Health Podcast. It is advised that you consult your doctor or healthcare professional in relation to any health concerns you may be having. Mahela Raguse does not take responsibility for any health consequences which occur from a person listening, viewing, or reading this content. And in no circumstances shall the Natural Health Podcast, Mahela Raguse, any guests or contributors to the Natural Health Podcast, or any employees, associates, or affiliates of Mahela Raguse be responsible for damages arising from the information provided on the Natural Health Podcast. By listening to this podcast, you agree not to use this podcast as medical advice to treat any medical conditions in either yourself or others. Please note, if you're taking prescription, do not stop your medication or start a new protocol, including but not limited to supplements, diet, lifestyle changes without consulting your doctor or healthcare professional. If you or any person has a medical concern, you should consult with your healthcare provider or seek other professional medical advice. Never disregard professional medical advice or delay in seeking it because of something that you have read or heard on the Natural Health Podcast or in any linked materials. If you think you may have a medical emergency, call your doctor or emergency services immediately. Neither Mahela Raguse nor the publisher of this content takes responsibility for the possible health consequences of any person or persons reading or listening or following the information in educational content.